Love Hina is like... If you're not around here on the weeb spectrum, you probably haven't heard of it. But if you've seen any of this newer shit, like fucking quintessential quintuplets, this is where it came from. Love Hina was released from 1998 to 2001, and it got an anime in 2000. It's a story about this dumbass little bitch, waste of space 20-year-old who is doing absolutely nothing productive, and he fails out of getting into college. So in this sense, it's actually a documentary about my life. Then he inherits this beautiful, all-female residency full of cute girls that all have a crush on him, which... That has not happened to me yet, but any day now. The whole premise of the show is that he has the childhood memory of the only girl that ever liked him, where she tells him that if a couple meets at Tokyo University, they'll live happily ever after, and so he has to get into Tokyo University. But he's a brain-dead, crayon-eating imbecile, so he can't get in. But wait, what if one of these girls is the girl from his childhood? I wonder who it could be, guys. I wonder who it could be. The concept of a clueless loser guy that somehow ends up with a million girls that all love him sounds familiar to you. Like I said earlier, it's because of this manga. And this is Love Hina's real legacy, its impact on the harem genre. Prior to its release, the concept of an anime harem had been touched on as a gag, but never expanded into the whole gimmick of the story. It sold like 20 million copies too, which is insane. And it won Kodansha Best Shonen Award in 2001. There were Love Hina figurines and Love Hina plushies, and it even got like 4 Game Boy Advance games. People loved this shit, and that's why we're stuck today with fucking Rent a Girlfriend. Despite its massive success, critics were divided on Love Hina, and to this day, it remains one of the most divisive and hotly debated franchises in the biz. Very good manga. One of my all-time favorites. Just finished it for the 4th time. All 10. Seriously. All 10. Damn, those guys seem to really like it. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold up, everybody. The Love Hina anime is just awful. Only idiots would call it funny or enjoyable because they're stupid, and this series I call it feminism in nutshell, because that's bullshit and sexist. Fuck everyone in Love Hina, except for Keitaro, because he was abused for absolutely no reason. Fuck the girls from the girls' dorm, and fuck this anime/manga. What the hell does Love Hina have anything to do with feminism? Were you dropped on your head as a baby? 2 words. Fuck off. So what made it so popular? Well, in all honesty, it's a real cozy to read. As long as you're not turned off by the typical harem tropes, it's a laid-back rom-com and the characters are funny and distinct. They're always getting into these wacky, silly scenarios. It's all very lighthearted slapstick humor that you would expect from the genre. Like the older animes and mangas that inspired it, it never takes itself too seriously. The art is also nothing to scoff at, although the anatomy needs some work. Like, where the fuck is the iliac crest, my guy? How am I supposed to beat my meat to this without the hip dips? 0 out of 10.